TJ, bam them. I'm on the go, you know. I'm on the go, but bad man I try to stop me though. Chano, I'm on the go, I'm on the go. Yeah, don't me all coming up off the show. Yeah. I'm so special, I'm so special, so special, so special. That's why I'm boy, I pray with the girl and them a chase like petal. Thank ya. I'm so special, I'm so special, so special, so special. Tell them me no fear, two-face expression. Guy, if you know, dirty mouth can't chase nor they tell. Me hear them shot, and I say them on me head pan black nuts. Pull it bread pan that you better. Help poor people with them bed pan black. SSC, you dirty heart, you a got. From that seat, now them a say me mark and each time I walk, them say me walk fit. Them lock me down and me can't forget. God Jehovah did a guide me, say me nah regret. Yeah. I'm so special, I'm so special, so special, so special. That's why I'm them a pretty for girl and them a chase like special. But I'm so special, I'm so special, so special, so special. Tell them me no fear, two-face expression. If you know, dirty mouth can't chase nor they tell the same thing. Jackie Stephen at the swine pack in pharmacy too.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. The forward spots with Nesmith and Siakam. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. And it's Turner in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Cavaliers, a loaded backcourt, it's Garland and Mitchell. At the forward spot, it's Strus and Mobley. And it's Allen in at the 5 spot. And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching. Is great ball movement,
which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
Now here is Halliburton. Pulls it up. Here's Turner, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, that ability of Miles Turner to draw that foul, to me, is about him carving space on the interior. Really well done.
You know, Doris, there's a notion that big men can take a little longer to develop. What have you seen from Miles Turner?
That he's turned himself into a complete basketball player, Kevin, and think there were years, because he was playing alongside another big, that he was out of position. But he can shoot the basketball with range, he's got strength, and he's a tremendous shot blocker.
Now, here's Mitchell. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. When it comes to the game's elite scorers, Doris, Donovan Mitchell is certainly on that list.
Kevin, there's no question about it. He's a proven playoff performer, a natural leader who doesn't mind a team leaning into his scoring ability. And the beauty is he can do it in a lot of different ways. In the NBA, there is a high need for relentless scoring and skill to match that scoring. That is Donovan Mitchell.
Now here's Turner. Just 5 to shoot. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Mitchell left side. Allen up top. Pass to Garland. Back to Allen. And it's Allen with the jam.
Well, this highlights the agility of Jarrett Allen. So decisive, so quick in the pick and roll.
Here's Halliburton.
Damn, front of him.
It's Neesmith. Oh, good on the triple.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Kicks it out to Allen. Over Siakam. Allen's shot is off.
Well, tremendous defensive effort on the interior. That's the kind of contest you want.
And Turner throws it down.
Well, that's called positioning, and Turner has the verticality to make it easy.
To the inside. Here's Mobley. He's off on that
Oh, you
one.
weak
Good D by
bum.
Siakam. Pass to Neesmith. Back to Siakam. Indiana moving the ball around. 5 on the clock. Here's Halliburton. Buried from 15 feet out.
Wherever he's gone, the shot has followed. Halliburton perfecting his craft in the mid-range.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
On the court now, it's your West squad. Jalal and Lefteris. And the lattice.
Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively.
Come on, man. That's a foul.
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
Now here's Mobley. Following the miss by Pascal Siakam. The 3 from Strus. It's rebounded by Tyrese Halliburton. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kenny Atkinson and I got a chance to talk for just a bit. We talked about the challenge of game planning for Tyrese Halliburton. The coach said we have to stay in front of him. The second he gets a step on us, that's when it's gonna pick your poison with him. If guys stay in front of him, I think we should be fine. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Cavaliers making a switch here. Hunter's checked in. Here's Mobley. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Man, that is a big-time, tough finish. Evan Mobley doesn't back down.
Pass to Halliburton. Plays it up and banks it in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Hunter, no good. Pacers leading by 3.
Oh, shoot.
Here's Nembhard. Off target with the jump hook. Cavaliers have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. And that one's good, Mitchell.
Well, the dribble drive game of Donovan Mitchell will keep defenders guessing. Boy, you've got to deal with every aspect of an offensive arsenal with this guy.
Here's Halliburton. Following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. Turner with a screen on Garland. Back to Siakam. No one near him. Good on the jump shot.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
Okoro, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Siakam's shot is off. The Cavaliers trail by 3. .55 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
That's a surprise.
I ain't missing Bunny, man. Fuck out of here.
When the defense
Mitchell ain't missing that.
right up on
Shit.
Driving the lane. A nice shot by Nesmith.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Now, here's Garland. Emard covering. Pass to Hunter. Mitchell outside. Releases. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 4 rebounds in this game. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
A different look now for Cleveland. Mobley, he's checked in for Allen. Green comes in for Mitchell. And it's Ty Jerome in for Garland. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Obi Toppin's checked in for Miles Turner. Walker comes in for Pascal Siakam. Halliburton's checked in for Aaron Nesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Andrew Nembhard. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the 3-ball.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
So at the end of one quarter play, still close game. Pacers lead by 2 and will return shortly. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. Walker out there with Benedict Mathurin. Then it's Halliburton. And it's T.J. McConnell. And it's Toppin in at the pivot spot. Man in the middle. 4 on the shot clock. Okoro shot is off. Indiana leading. On the wing, Mathurin. Covered by Hunter. Mathurin passes to Halliburton. Here's Mathurin. Steps back. Well, certainly with one of the more unique shots in the NBA. Halliburton gets it done.
You know, Kevin, credit to Halliburton and the organizations he's played for, because a lot of them would have changed or tried to rebuild their shot. Halliburton and his organizations knew the shot worked, and he stuck with it. And now he's one of the best shooters at his position.
Max Strus is checked in for Green. Mobley inside. Toppin covering.
Come on, how you
Pacers
missed that?
leading by 4. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Tyrese Halliburton has become the face of the Pacers franchise. He says they've done a great job of allowing me to spread who I am and how I play throughout the organization. The guys and the coaches have adapted to that. Good things are happening. I want us to be the best team in the league. Kevin, he's certainly taking me in the right direction.
David, I'm infatuated with this guy as you are. He does so much at such a young age. Man, the sky's the limit. Pass to Halliburton. The Cavaliers pull it in. Here's Jerome. And here's Strus for 3. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. Halliburton kicks to McConnell. Pass to Mathurin.
Rebound.
Indiana moving it around. Shot's good by Walker.
Halliburton can be so clever with the basketball. Helps yet another teammate take advantage of an opening.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. A different look now for Cleveland. Allen's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Okoro. And it's Garland in for Ty Jerome. Turner's checked in for the Pacers. Andrew Nembhard comes in for T.J. McConnell.
Boy, how about the nimbleness to overcome the defense inside. Darius Garland makes his opportunities.
Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania. Listen news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights.
Come on, Mobley.
Classic ending for a stacked U.S.
Out of here.
You're right. What a performance. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Whistle blows. Basket is good.
I give him everything. Get the fuck out of here.
The frame of Halliburton makes you think he can't finish through contact, but folks, that's a wiry, strong frame right there.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game. Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. And Aaron Nesmith subbed in for Benedict Mathurin. And Doris, the Cavs had a very successful 23-24 season. 47 wins and the number 4 seed in the East.
And Kevin winning a playoff series, their first one without LeBron James since 1993. Most of the players on the floor weren't even alive back then. Incredible to think of it in that context.
Halliburton with the bucket.
Tyrese Halliburton is putting in work right now. This guy getting to his spots and scoring with ease.
Garland kicks to Strus. Pass to Allen. And they double up Allen. Mobley finds Mitchell. Cans it from downtown. Mitchell's got 6.
Well, Donovan Mitchell, a 3-level scorer, and fires away from deep with reckless abandon, folks.
Halliburton outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Halliburton's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. 1:39 left to play here in the half. Pass to Strus. The baseline J. The rebound by Turner.
Come on,
Turner's got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the middle. Lets it fly. And again, it's Indiana converting.
Oh, my ass.
Plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. For the Cavaliers, Thompson, he's checked in for Jared Allen. And Hunter subbed in for Mobley. And a change for the Pacers. Mathurin's checked in. Mitchell in the corner. Puts up a 3. The Pacers pull it in. Turner's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside Mathurin. Nesmith, the pass to Turner. Pass to Siakam. And a miss there on the triple. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Here's Hunter. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. And it's sent back by Turner.
Well, how about Turner's ability to anticipate when the shooter's going to release? Couldn't be better at timing his rejections.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
A drive by Garland. And here's Strus for three. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Pass to Nembhard. There's the drive. No good that time. And Mitchell launches it from deep. And so that brings the first half to a close. Indiana out in front as they end the second quarter with an energy burst, a 19-7 run. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. They're measuring up the shot.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Tyrese Haliburton has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end, and boy, this young guy has done just that.
At the forward spot, it's Strus and Mobley. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
Wide open, you idiot.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Mitchell passes to Allen. And Aaron Nesmith gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Mitchell outside. Shot clock at 6. A kick out to Mobley. Over Siakam. Knocked loose. Indiana leading by 15. Nembhard finds Haliburton. Yep, it counts. And that's 18 points for Tyrese Haliburton.
Well, you have to understand how to score when you're in the paint and you are 6'5". Tyrese Haliburton, he knows the way.
Here's Allen, and it's Allen with the jam.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. On the Pacers' doors last season, trading for Pascal Siakam to complement this hungry team.
And, Kevin, it's important in a couple of ways. First of all, he's a two-time All-Star who's got a championship pedigree. The other part of this is Indiana is an equal opportunity offense, so they want to share the basketball. But Pascal brings individual playmaking and shot-making, and sometimes that's a must-have in this league.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned the little things much quicker. He taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance. Kevin?
He's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade you just talked about. Thank you so much. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Wade, a screen on Haliburton. Here's Merrill. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Pacers leading by 17. Nembhard's shot is good. Nembhard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Back to Merrill. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Hunter. And it's Sam Merrill with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Nesmith.
Oh, man, bullshit. Too hard to shoot.